Bob. Today I'm going to show you how I take photos with crappy gray skies like those and give them pretty blue skies like these. Well, exactly like that one I just showed you, as a matter of fact. Let's get right into it. I'm going to open this photo up with Photoshop, great Adobe program, part of the Adobe suite. Some of you may have heard of Lightroom. Now, because this is a RAW photo, it's going to open up in Camera Raw. This is going to allow me to edit some settings that I like to adjust, straighten the photo a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is start by hitting auto, see what it does for the detail of the photo, brighten it up a little bit. Now see the clouds in the sky? Got to get rid of that. So I'm going to bring the highlights up and watch them disappear. The white's just a little bit. Good enough to start with, I think. See how the edges are nice and clean, nothing's blended in that white area? That's what we need. Now the next thing I'm going to do is resize the image, because I'm not going to deliver it at this size. I'm going to bring it down to a size I'm going to deliver it at. Keep my aspect ratio. Now I'm going to open up the file I'm going to use for the sky, which was the one I was showing you earlier. There it is. Going to just really quick select all. Control A is the shortcut key. I can't even find it in the menu. And then Control C, copy. And then I'm going to Control V and paste. And that's the sky. Now I'm going to go to Free Transform. The shortcut for that is Control T. Just going to shrink it down, making sure to cover all of that white sky. Edge to edge. Now I'm good with that. I'll double click and I'll bring up my blending options. Going to multiply. That does half the work for us. Now I'm going to hold down my Alt key and split those two little keyframes right there. Drag them down as much as I can without, you'll see it'll get noisy. It's about as far as I can go. Take it back a little bit because it won't make a difference, it just makes the sky look nicer. Going to use my selection tool and select the whole house. Now if you're not familiar with Photoshop, you don't know that you work in layers. So the sky is the top layer, it's over the home, it's over the house picture. So I'm selecting the house but on the sky layer, and I just deleted it. Now it looks like it's perfectly blended, so I'll merge the two photos, the two images, the two layers. Go back in here to our adjustment panel, our raw panel, for some final adjustments, make it look just a little bit better. The important thing is to not overthink every photo, otherwise you can get hung up for a long time. Now I'm just saving it, and I'm going to show you another one that has grass, which, you know, grass should be green. So here we are, gray sky. Just selecting my camera profile, straightening everything. Hit auto again. Sky's nice and white, I can work with that. We don't have to do many more adjustments. My car there. I'm going to take the sign off in a minute. Make it less noticeable. Okay, now I'm going to go over and I'm going to Control A, select all the sky. I'm going to resize this image so that the sky can overlay. Control V, paste. Control T to Free Transform. And set the sky right over the home. Double click to bring up my blending options and multiply. Alt and move this slider over. the second one. Now we go over to the selection tool. You can use whatever selection tool you like. I happen to like using the select subject option and then tweaking it as need be. Seems to be the fastest or the best in this circumstance. Once I've got everything selected, go ahead and delete the sky, merge the layers. Now we're going to go to work on the grass. Let's see what the best way to get this selected is. Working around the edges. You want to make sure you get everything, that way it's all blended the same when you do these types of adjustments. You don't want to have any weird patches that are brighter or darker stand out. You don't want the house to turn green, the sidewalk to turn green. Okay, so now we've got everything all selected. I'm going to go into my camera raw and I'm going to slide the tint over to green. See how everything's turning green, but in reality, only the lawn, the part that I selected, is being adjusted. So we'll make some color adjustments here. Let's see what we come up with. Before, after, before, after, before, after. Not really happy. Let's try again. Different adjustments. So I like the green over there, but we've got these patches on the right that we have to take care of. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go ahead and copy it and then paste it or overlay it, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to make all the grass green. I'm going to speed this part up so you don't have to watch me do it. Okay, now once everything's the way you want it to be, I just open up the adjuster again, camera raw, brighten the photo, make a couple of last adjustments. This is also subjective, it's just up to whoever's looking at it. I like my exteriors to look bright and sunny and beautiful. That's just what I'm going for. Make sure the size is right, save it. Speed this up again. So, which photo do you like better? Blue sky, gray sky. Daytime, might have been stormy. And here's the other one. Again, blue sky, gray sky. Green grass, burnt brown grass. Just another great reason to hire a professional photographer for your real estate photos. Tune in next week and I'll show you the secret behind cropping photos.